A very good morning to all of you. MA semester 3. I hope you are making your assignments. Two assignments I have received. One is of Jayati Gautam and other one is Muskan Sharma. Very well done, both of you. Nice assignments. But still I want to make a few things clear one by one. The first one is poetic diction. You have written about poetic diction, but a bit, you have to add more in that. So what you have to do. What is poetic diction? Means you have written nicely. I'm just trying to explain what is poetic diction in English and in Hindi, so that you also understand what it is. Poetic diction, what does it means, like it is poetic. First thing is, it is used in poetry, as you know. Now poetic diction means choice of words, choice of phrases, choice of sentence structure, choice of figurative language to constitute any work of any work of literature. Clear? So यहाँ पे क्या है, चॉइस जो करते हैं, जो राइटर्स लिखते हैं या पोइट्स लिखते हैं, उसमें वो चूज़ करते हैं ना वर्ड्स को कि हम ये यूज़ करेंगे अपनी पोइट्री में. ठीक है? So that choice, that selection, that type of words or phrases that is used, it is termed as poetic diction. Clear? Now many poets in all ages, they all have their distinctive language. Distinctive, you understand, their specific language that they have used. Clear? Now, which is called poetic diction. They have used distinctive language of poetic diction, which is different from the ordinary discourse. Ordinary discourse means जो everyday speech में हम language use करते हैं, उससे थोड़ा distinct. ठीक है? They have used different language in their poetry than what we use in our everyday speech. The words, the sentences that we use in our everyday speech. Clear? The other thing is that the term poetic diction is applied especially to the poets like Edmund Spenser of Elizabethan age, or Hopkins of Victorian age, now who deliberately employed a diction that deviated not only from common speech. अभी मैंने बोला कि as diction means कि common speech से थोड़े different words use करेंगे, phrase use करेंगे, ठीक है, language use करेंगे, लेकिन उन्होंने बोला कि only not from the common speech but also from the writings of other poets of that era. उस एज में लिखने वाले जो और poets हैं, उनसे भी थोड़ा वो differentiate करके अपनी writing style को लिखेंगे. अब आप समझ गए. अब poetic diction क्या हुआ? It denotes a special style, ठीक है, developed by the writers. Clear? Now basically this is, if I say, it is developed by the neoclassic, neoclassic writers of the 18th century. 18th century में neoclassical writers थे, that, like Thomas Gray, who what does he believe? That language of the age is never the language of the poetry. जो language हम जिस age में use कर रहे हैं, जो भाषा use कर रहे हैं, वो poetry की language नहीं हो सकती है, थोड़ी different होनी है. इसी को हम poetic diction कहते हैं. ठीक है? Now अब आपको ये है कि दो चीज़ें क्लियर हुई. तीसरी ये है कि a poet must adapt the level and type of his diction to the status of a particular genre. जिस genre की बात आपके बारे में आप लिख रहे हैं, उसके अकॉर्डिंग भी आपका डिक्शन होना चाहिए. अगर आप एक फॉर्मल सटायर लिख रहे हैं, like एडिसन्स एपिस्टल टू डॉक्टर अलेक्जेंडर पोप्स एपिस्टल टू डॉक्टर आर्बथनॉट, तो एक फॉर्मल सटायर है, तो इसकी लैंग्वेज जो होगी वो कॉमन होगी. ठीक है? विच इज़ एवरीडे मैटर्स डिस्कस कर रहे हैं, तो वो एक कॉमन सी लैंग्वेज आप यूज़ कर सकते हैं. ठीक है? लेकिन अगर आप ये वाला यॉनर टेकअप कर रहे हैं, लाइक एपिक, लाइक ट्रेजेडी, लाइक ओड, देन इट रिक्वायर्स अ रिफाइंड एंड एलिवेटेड स्टाइल. ठीक है? तब एक रिफाइंड और एलिवेटेड स्टाइल को यूज़ करेंगे. एक टर्म होता है पेरीफ्रेसिस, प्लीज़ इसको ज़रूर पढ़ लीजिएगा. राउंड अबाउट वे ऑफ सेइंग समथिंग. सो पेरीफ्रेसिस मीन्स राउंड अबाउट वे ऑफ सेइंग समथिंग, मतलब उसको आप डेकोरेट करके किसी बात को कहना. जैसे मुझे कहना है कि शी टुक ऑफ हर सिल्क स्टॉकिंग्स. ठीक है? उसने अपनी स्टॉकिंग्स जो हैं सिल्क की, शी टुक इट ऑफ. तो मैं उसे कैसे कहूँगी? According to periphrases, which should be different from the commonplace things, like from the snowy leg the inverted silk she drew. From the snowy leg the inverted silk she drew. This is the way I will say in periphrases term, which is different from the ordinary language. everything I've told you, but yes, you have to add in this that William Wordsworth, the romantic poet, क्लियर, उन्होंने अटैक किया था लिरिकल बैलेट्स 1800 में, उन्होंने इस पर अटैक किया, बोले कि नहीं, द स्पेशल यूज़ ऑफ लैंग्वेज इज़ नॉट गुड व्हेन वी आर राइटिंग पोएट्री, बिकॉज he said that the poetic diction of 18th century writers is artificial and unnatural. It is very artificial because we use a special language to say our feelings, the feelings. And he says that to express the natural feelings, our natural feelings, we need a different simple language, the language used by simple rustic people. Okay, that is the language where we can express naturally. Okay, so please read also this. Yeah, thank you and have a nice day.